The following is a paid commercial presentation of Information Communications Corporation. Since the dawn of time, the high and the mighty have turned to psychics for the secret of love and money. Now the wisdom of the ages is as near as your phone, thanks to the Psychic Friends Network. Ladies and gentlemen, the Psychic Friends Network and the Mall of America are proud to present the very first Psychic Friends Fair. The greatest master psychics in the entire world are here to give everyone a power reading. And you'll find out how you can get one too. Yours from the Psychic Friends Network, the world's leading psychic authority.
Hi everybody, I'm Rod Roddy with the Psychic Friends Network. We're having a psychic fair here at the mall, and I'd like to know if you have any questions about our psychics.
Yeah, when can I call the Psychic Friends Network?
Oh, you can call the Psychic Friends Network 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No matter when you call, a psychic will always be there waiting to hear from you.
Can I ask any type of question I like?
Anything you want, from your love life to your career and everything in between. Your call to the network is always confidential, so you can get as intimate as you want with your psychic friend.
Can I talk to the same psychic I did last time?
Why, certainly you can. You can start a relationship with your very own personal psychic friend anytime. And you can call them as many times and as often as you like.
So when can I get a reading?
Can I get a reading now? I want a reading too.
Hold on, everybody. I can only take one of you back to the fair with me, but the fair will be open all day, and the rest of you can go down and call the network anytime that you wish. Hi, have you ever had any psychic experience?
No, I haven't, but I'd love to go down and do it. I was always so interested in doing it.
How would you like to bypass those long lines down at the fair and go down and get you a free psychic reading right now?
Yeah, that'd be great. Would you like to watch the door for me? Yeah,
Okay. Well, let's go on down then. Now, the rest of you, come on down and get your free readings anytime you want. Bye, everybody.
I'm at the Mall of America for the Psychic Friends Network,
I'm here for the psychic fair.
and I'm really excited. This is going to be great.
I think it's pretty cool.
I love it. It's going to be exciting. There's a lot of stars here that I'd like to see.
We're here to see the Psychic Friends Network. Yeah. Yes.
We heard about the psychic fair today.
What's going on? This is exciting.
I want to see what will happen in my future. I'm really tickled pink to be here today.
Now, would you please give a warm welcome to the 5-time Grammy Award-winning host of our show, Dionne Warwick. Come on down!
Thank you, Rod. Thank you so very, very much for that lovely introduction, and welcome everybody to the very special edition of the Psychic Friends Network. And as Rod pointed out, it's our very first Psychic Friends Fair. And for all of you at home, we're coming to you from Minneapolis in the Mall of America. Hey! Oh yeah. And believe me, it is truly the country's largest retail and entertainment complex. And now, I would have done this, but we have the premier announcer in the entire world, so I'm going to allow him to introduce our first guest.
Why, thank you, Dionne. She's the First Lady of American Comedy. You know her from The Carol Burnett Show and as host of her own syndicated talk show. Vicki Lawrence, come on down!
Where haven't you been, I should say?
Sidetracked just a little. Oh, thanks, Rod. I've always wanted to hear you say that, but actually it was come on up.
Listen, I'm glad you're here. You're really, you're becoming a regular on the show.
I am, because I love this stuff. I think everybody loves the Psychic Friends Network. It's so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. And when it comes to the kind of psychic guidance that could actually change your life, you want the world's leading psychic authority and just can't afford to accept imitations or substitutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I only hang with the best.
You got that right, girlfriend.
Yeah.
There is no paying up front, no fees to join a club, no bogus gifts, just honest, quality psychic readings. That's what the Psychic Friends Network is really all about. And I couldn't let you miss the very first Psychic Friends Fair.
I know. I am so excited by all of this. Well, tell me everything that's going on here.
I tell you what, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let Rod do it. He does it so well.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything that's going on, Vicki? Well, here we go. Here at the fair, we have phone booths set up so that people can call up the network. In addition, we have master psychics here from the network giving live power readings. And for all of you at home, there's a special gift waiting for you when you call the world's greatest psychic phone service. Every caller to the network gets a subscription to Foretold, the official magazine of Psychic Friends Network, for free.
All right. Well, girlfriend, what do you think about that?
Well, it sounds great. But now I have one question.
What's that?
When can I get my power reading?
Well, how about right now?
Well, okay, let's
right.
go. Let's go to the fair. Here we go.
I'm not doing that, Vicki. I'm not.
She can sing, but she can't dance. You mean now all these people are actually getting free psychic
Every
readings?
single one of them. Every single one.
This is great.
And this is our phone center, as you can see, where anyone can use any one of the courtesy phones and call up the network and talk to the psychic friend for free.
Do you believe in psychics?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever had a reading?
Yes, I have.
Have you had a reading before?
No, this is the first.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, I am.
Good.
I have talked to a psychic before. It was fun. It was interesting.
I've been to a psychic before, but I've never called the Psychic Friends Network, but I've always wanted to.
Do you believe in this stuff?
I hope so.
I'm a believer in psychics. I go probably twice a year.
They've proven to be accurate in my past when I've seen them.
I think that psychics are very intuitive and
They give you ideas about your life that you didn't know before. It gives people opportunity to learn more about themselves.
What would you like to find out today? Because you should have something in mind, sort of, I think.
What the future is going to hold for me.
I'm here to find out a little bit about my career choices. I'm feeling like I want to change in my life.
Oh, my love life. I need lots of help in that area.
Will my personal finances get better?
Will I have better health?
Will I have a significant other?
Will I find a job?
Are there kids in my future?
2 kids and you're married and you want to know if they're going to turn out in one piece.
Yes.
Listen, speaking as a mother of teenagers, get help.
I can't wait for my reading. I'm really excited.
And now, as a special gift to all of you at home, all callers will receive a free subscription to Foretold, the official magazine of the Psychic Friends Network.
Dion,
Yes.
you know, this is so exciting. All of these folks over here are going to get a reading by one of our master psychics.
Right.
And I just really don't want to wait anymore. So I'm going to go and get my reading now. There's an emergency phone call out here for you. It's an emergency.
Wait. Since you were so rudely interrupted, how was your reading?
It was great. It was really good. They said I'll be married within 3 years.
Well, let's go back and ask a little more specifically. Miss Vicky, you have a... right.
It's on March 26th.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Getting my psychic
Over there.
reading.
I'm take you back
terribly
to your
sorry. I
phone.
don't mean to interrupt, but
Yes, you did.
I didn't. But I want my power reading.
You're going to get the power,
Power reading.
I promise you.
You've been talking to these people?
All these people, they're wonderful.
You had a reading this morning,
yes, she
didn't
did.
you? And what happened?
I loved it. I thought it was just great.
It was fantastic. I can't believe that she knew some of the things she knew.
I was in awe. It was amazing. It was right on.
My psychic friend was amazingly accurate. There is no way she could have known these things about me in the past.
She gave me some information about my love life and my children, and I'm going to go home and see if I can make some changes. I have something to look forward to in the future. It was great.
She had a great reading earlier this morning. I want mine.
Let's go get yours. Come on. See you later, guys.
There's been a lot of people in this area that have never had a psychic reading, and they've sat down here, and it is just totally, they've totally been amazed at the different things that we've been able to tell them and help them and direct them in their lives.
We are true, legitimate, honest psychics. We're telling people things that they're asking us questions about. We're telling them things of their life. And as they walk away, we can just see them shake their heads in amazement.
I was very shocked, very surprised. If anyone would have told me this was true, I wouldn't have believed it.
I've been going through some serious things in my life, and she keyed in on them immediately, and I was amazed. I was really, really amazed.
Hi, I'm Dionne Warwick from the Psychic Friends Network. We've set up the network especially for you because you've made the Psychic Friends the most popular psychic phone service in the entire world. When it comes to the kind of psychic guidance that could actually change your life, you only want the best. You deserve only the best. You just can't afford to accept any substitutes. And in addition, all callers to the network get a free subscription to Foretold, the official magazine of the Psychic Friends Network. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Get a psychic power reading now. Remember, all it takes is a telephone and an open mind.
The Psychic Friends are great.
It's been like a sample of food at a buffet. It's been really good. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, is everybody having a good time here at the Psychic Friends Fair? I like it. Rod,
Yes, Dion.
You're always by yourself.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Nah, I'm going to have an opportunity now to say, Rod, come on down.
Me?
Well, I'll tell you what. Little girl will get you down here. Everybody help me on 3. Come on down, okay? 1, 2, 3. Come on down!
Okay!
Hey!
Hey!
Yes!
This is much better.
Oh, I think it's much better, too.
I like it up here.
I like it with you here. I really do. Have you gotten a chance to kind of look around the fair at all?
Have I gotten a chance? Dion, have you seen how many people are here? I know there have been over 10 million callers to the Psychic Friends Network already, and people are calling every day, but I didn't know they'd all be here.
Well, they're not quite all here, but close, very close. And I'm sure that after the fair, there'll be many more callers.
I believe it. You know, I was just about to introduce you to a friend when you called me on down here.
Really?
Yes.
A psychic friend?
Well, no, but a very good friend.
Oh, who is it?
Well, you know her from the hit show One Life to Live, where she plays the tantalizing Tina Roberts. Krista Tesro, come on down!
Hey, Miss Tesro. Hello. How are you?
Jan, hi, Rob. Good. Thank you.
Well, we want to just say we were so honored and happy to have you here with us, and thanks for being with us here.
Well, thank you. I'm in mall heaven.
This is quite a mall, I'll tell you. You know, everybody's been asking the same question. How do you feel about psychics?
I'll be honest with you. I've never had a psychic reading in my life.
Really?
But I've always wanted to.
Well, you really came to the right place, obviously.
I know.
And I know just where you should all go, to the live psychic reading area. Master Psychics are here from the network giving out free power readings right now. So follow me. Here we go.
Right. Let's go on over here.
Oh, look who's here, Dion. It's Steve Burton from General Hospital.
Steve, what are you
Dion.
doing here? What are you doing here? Hi, baby. How are you?
Well, you know, I came back to check it out. I had such a good time last time.
Yeah.
So just getting a little reading.
Do you know Krista? Krista
No.
Steve?
Hi, Krista.
Nice to meet you.
You gonna get a reading?
Yes, I hope.
Great.
We brought her over to get a power reading from one of our master psychics.
Well, before you start, I'm gonna go find some more people, and I'll be right back.
All right. And we want you to have a great reading, okay?
Thank you. Oh, say a little prayer for me. No pun intended.
No problem. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Welcome, Krista. I'm Raphael.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you ready for your reading?
I am.
Okay, great. So have you ever had a reading done before or no?
No.
Okay. If you can, just break the cards into 3 piles.
Okay.
Okay. And just choose a pile that you want me to start from.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, what I feel from you is you're very strong go-getting type energy, especially with the fact you're a Capricorn. You have a lot of motivation. Just don't get blinders up right now. It's a very good time for you to really see all horizons, because I feel as though there's a lot more coming to you in the way of work. It feels like a lot of creative doors are opening up for you here.
I have to say all of this is very true, you know?
It's like I'm seeing a whole array of colors in front of you, and you're standing here and going, okay, which color am I going to choose?
Right,
Okay,
right.
you know,
And
you're
there
trying to
have
analyze
been
it
lately
all.
a lot more projects that have become available to me, which I do have to choose and make decisions.
So I feel here that you're going to be reaching out more to people on a personal level, putting out your hands to people and helping them in their lives. It seems like there's something coming up around that, where you're going to be working more one-on-one with people, teach you a lot about yourself.
I am reaching out to people more and on a personal level.
Okay, there's a lot of change here. It seems like financially 1996 is a good year for you.
What about 97?
Well, this is the year to create with. Next year is the year of abundance and feeling like you've got what you desire. Okay. All right. I want to focus on relationships with you. Do you want to go? You can start with the relationships or with the family?
Let's do family.
Okay. Is everybody very strong-minded? I get like a very type energy here.
Yes. Tessero family, we are all known to be very strong-willed.
You know, I do see things growing here. Somebody's having a child around you in the family. I don't know who it is.
So now let me ask, do you see any children in my future?
As far as children are concerned, I'm getting like you need to make time. You need to make a plan.
Honestly, that's what I feel like I'm starting to do.
Then you're coming into that. When I focus on the issue of children, it seems like things have been so erratic and so stressed that it hasn't been there.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. So
this looks really, really serious.
This is
you
intense.
can't interrupt us now.
Everything going great?
It's going wonderfully. Raphael is right on. He's exactly right with my feelings, with how I perceive things.
Well, that's wonderful.
It is.
It's the way it's supposed to be. And I want you to know too, at home, you can get a psychic power reading of your very own. A psychic friend is waiting by the phone right now just to talk to you.
Oh. Steve Burton hanging out at the psychic fair. We're talking to
Sarah?
Sarah. Have you had a psychic reading before?
Nope, I've never had one done before.
No, this is my first one. No.
Many times?
No, I have.
Yes, we have.
No.
And you had one today?
Yes.
And what happened? How'd it go?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, everything she talked about, she talked about me.
Wonderful. I hear about this trip I'm going on.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I had fun. It was a lot of fun.
Really?
Yes,
What'd she tell you? Did she hit anything in your life right
a
now?
lot of stuff. I was kind of curious about my career, and I was thinking about taking some business classes. And she actually mentioned that. She goes, I can see you doing really well in business.
I was planning on going on that trip. She knew I was going somewhere tropical.
How'd you feel after you hung up the phone with her?
I felt real good.
Pretty surprised. Excited.
I felt fantastic. I really did. I felt very relieved. A lot of the apprehensions I had were just kind of lifted off my shoulders.
So to those people out there who are closed-minded, would you recommend it?
Oh, I recommend it 100%.
Oh, I'd recommend it to all my friends that are kind of curious or want to do it for fun.
So you're going to do it again?
I would love to.
I'll try it again. I know I will.
Hi, I'm Roddy, and I just wanted to remind you that the Psychic Friends Network is here for you. The network's stringent selection process guarantees that everyone who calls will talk to one of the best psychics in the entire world, which is why the Psychic Friends Network is the world's leading psychic authority. No other psychic phone service can compare, except no imitations. In addition, all callers to the Psychic Network get a free subscription to Foretold, the official magazine of the Psychic Friends Network. So pick up the phone and come on down to the Psychic Friends Network. Whatever your questions may be, a master psychic is always waiting to hear from you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Remember, all it takes is a telephone and an open mind.
Have you seen Steve Burton? You haven't.
I'll go and find him, Dion.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Rob. Thank you. Anyway, have you had a reading yet? What are you waiting for? All this free stuff and all these great psychics here. Have you had one?
My psychic friend told me all about what I was thinking about doing before I even told her anything, and told me lots of things of paths I can go on.
She told me about what was going to happen in the future. She hit the nail on the head about my marriage. I'm about to get married next year.
It was really clear to me that the woman I spoke to anyway was very right on to who I am as a person, what my childhood experiences were, what's going on in my life.
My psychic friend told me that I was going to come into more money soon, which is very good news.
She said I will find a job in 2 or 3 months. I'm looking forward to it.
Here in the sprawling Mall of America, you never know who you'll run across. Here's soap star John Castellanos from The Young and the Restless, signing autographs.
I'm gonna have to take a break. John, what's up? Steve, how you doing, man? How you doing? You guys know who this is? Yeah. Steve Burton? Steve Burton General Hospital. What are you doing here?
I just came down to check out the fair.
Oh yeah, the psychic fair. Yeah, I saw that. I was down there before.
You want to get a reading?
I don't know, can I do that? The lines were really long before.
I get you in.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, well I was just about to take a break for lunch, so I'll tell you what, why don't all of you come down with me? I'll sign autographs on the way, and we'll check out this psychic fair, huh?
My call to my psychic friend Angel was great. It was a lot of fun, and she was really accurate about a lot of things, actually. I was surprised.
My call to my psychic friend was phenomenal. It was very, very good. I felt she got in touch with me.
I felt very comfortable with her, that she could see that inside part of me, which so many other people can't.
Talking to a psychic was the perfect thing for me. It was so real. She knew everything that was going on in my life.
I just got off the phone with my psychic friend, and I feel great. I feel wonderful, actually.
Hi, how you doing? Hi. Okay, Steve, so what do I do?
Have a seat.
Okay.
And you're ready to go. Just pick up the phone.
This is it, huh?
I'll be over there.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, this is Carvey Extension 5785. Who am I speaking with?
This is John.
Hi, John.
How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
All right, John, what I'm picking up on you is that you are a very down-to-earth person. You do like your privacy.
That's true.
And in the future, I am picking up 2 boys.
That's fascinating to me that you can see that. Can you tell me when that's going to happen?
Within the next 2 years to begin.
Hey, how far apart are they going to be?
A year and a half.
That's interesting, because my brothers and I are all a year and a half.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And that was a good age. That worked really well for us.
You know, it feels like you have a very good relationship with your wife, so I don't see any relationship problems going there.
That's good. Well, we don't have any. We get along really well. I feel very lucky to have found her, and it's going exactly the way that I want it to.
No, it looks to me, when I'm looking here at the cards, it looks like you're going to be moving into the creative field. Are you looking into doing something a little bit different than what you're doing now?
Actually, recently I started writing.
Okay.
I've always been interested in writing and storytelling, and I've really started to pursue that more aggressively just recently. Do you have any ideas or insight about, say, how I should approach that, or what might happen with that in the future?
It looks to me like you're going to be finishing that up within about 9 months.
That sounds perfect.
And I do see that it will work.
Oh, great.
Okay. You're coming to a point in your life where your creativity is really picking up. I think you're noticing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, I'm also picking up a lot of music around you. Are you involved in music, or do you just love music?
I do. I used to. That was my first interest, actually, as a child. I came from a very musical family. My brother's a professional musician, and it's always been a great love of mine. And actually, the writing is connected with the music quite a lot.
Okay. The other thing that I'm feeling is that you're backing off of a lot of your physical activities. Were you doing heavy racquetball? I mean, I keep seeing you like hit
I used to do a lot of tennis, and I backed off on that recently just because of work schedule and moving and doing some work on my home. But I really feel the need to get back into that.
You really need to take care of you, so that you can continue to be there.
Okay, good.
For everyone, and
that's great.
Enjoy your work and enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Carmen. I appreciate that. That's very interesting.
Okay, John. Well, I hope I helped.
And you gave me a lot to think about. I appreciate it. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Steve, I have been looking for you.
Well, I ran into an old friend. I want you to meet him.
What old friend?
Come on.
Who? Hi.
How are you?
You too. Did you just get a reading?
I just had a reading just now.
How was it?
Very first one ever. It's very interesting as she's mentioned something that she sees, and then I say, well, that's this way, and then right away she picks up on something else. She knew what I was going through. She says, you haven't been exercising enough like you used to. And she said, you got to get back to that. And she's absolutely right. It's something I've been feeling for the last few weeks. So.
Well, I'm glad you had a great reading. I mean, we did too,
Yeah,
I told him he had fun.
He did. You were right.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you for coming.
Oh, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Castellanos. See you later. Don't disappear. We're now going to give all of you at home one more chance to call the Psychic Friends Network and get a psychic power reading of your very own.
At first I was skeptical, but now I am a believer. I am a true believer.
Very surprised and very hopeful, as she gave me some really good advice for the future.
When it comes to the kind of psychic guidance that could actually change your life, you only want the best. You deserve only the best. You just can't afford to accept any substitutes. And in addition, all callers to the network get a free subscription to Foretold, the official magazine of the Psychic Friends Network. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Get a psychic power reading now.
I love the Psychic Friends, and I'm going to be in touch with him. I have his extension.
And she did such a great job. I would do it again probably every month to see what's going on in my life.
I would use her again. I would use the line again. She was exceptional. I was very pleased.
They were very helpful. I'd like to be able to talk to them for a lot longer. It was a lot of fun.
They really are truly friends.
And then you ride the roller coaster together,
Exactly.
which is great fun.
I feel like I've walked the entire mall. I mean, after all, I've
Me
been
too.
looking for Vicky. Have you seen
Well, I
Vicky
haven't seen
anywhere?
her at all. No, as a matter of fact, I wonder where she is.
No, this woman. I swear.
Wait a minute.
There
she is.
I'm going up there. Thank you so much. Oh,
Hi. We've been looking for you, love.
I just had the most amazing psychic reading.
Right.
Really?
Yes,
It was great. You know what? Do you know that over 10 million people have already called the Psychic Friends Network? And
Yes.
most of those people are repeat callers.
Yes. I
know.
Well, I know why. You know what I would love to do?
What's that?
I would love to talk with some of the people that we've seen earlier in the show and see how their little readings
right. That's a good idea.
How about this
Yeah.
girl right back here? I saw her earlier upstairs, and now she's getting a reading. Hi, Michelle.
What are you finding out there, Michelle?
Oh, I'm finding out a lot about my career that I'm going to be going to as a legal assistant. She's really detailed on it about what is going to be happening to me, and I'm going to be in a very nice law firm, and so that's going to be really
Has she told you anything that has really surprised you?
that I'll be in my career right away. I won't be waiting on the waiting list for it, as I'll graduate, and a month later or so I should be into my career.
Let's go talk to somebody else.
Check out somebody else. How about
Wait,
this
don't
guy?
leave, don't
Hey,
leave,
wait,
don't
come
leave.
back.
Sit
Hi.
down, hon. Make yourself at home. What's your name?
My name is Kelly.
Kelly, and did you learn anything interesting?
Oh, definitely. She tells me I'm going to find my husband. And that's what
Wait, here in the Mall of America?
Yeah.
Well, you're certainly dressed for it, sweetheart. Yeah, so now you're going to go look for your husband. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
You think you'll do it again?
You see this number? I will be calling it.
Wow, good for you. Go look for your hubby, sweetie. Oh, let's talk to somebody else. This is fun.
My psychic friend told me that I'm going to travel a lot, which I want to do. She told me that I'm going to have a career change, which I'm planning right now. She also told me in my love life I'm going to remarry this year, and that's in the plans also. And how she knew that, I'll never know, but she hit it right on and told me it was all positive.
She was real informative about my future and marriage and love and relationships.
My future looks bright, especially financially, and I believe that she was right, because other things that she told me about my personal life were right on, and there's no way she could have known this. So I'm really impressed with the Psychic Friends Network, and I will be calling them again.
My psychic friend was very, very good, very accurate, and very caring. I wish I would have had more time with her.
All right. All I can say is that I really had a great time today, and I certainly hope that all of you did. I hope all of you did, and obviously I certainly hope all of you did.
Definitely, Dia.
I had a fabulous time. Thank you so much for having me back.